Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Boros Energy in Timeless format. This is an aggro deck and this is a completely new archetype that we're going to be taking a look at today. Couple things here. So there's a lot of new cards, so I'm going to try to go over this as concise as possible. So we got a couple of energy cards here. We have Amped Raptor, which is a brand new creature from Modern Horizon 3. You get 2 energy when this enters the battlefield, and if you cast it from your hand, exile cards from the top of your deck until you exile a non-land card, and you may cast that card by paying an amount of energy equal to the mana cost rather than paying its mana cost. But since we are a lore deck, we don't have any non-hits at all when you cast this card. Even though it does require energy, you don't need any other support from it since the card just generates 2 energy by itself. But the fact that it exiles cards and then you cast it means that we have to play another new card from Modern Horizon 3, and that is Unstable Amulet. So this is an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. When you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this card deals 1 damage to each opponent. So when you cast Amped Raptor, you're going to be casting it from exile, not from your hand. So this is going to deal additional 1 damage, which is great. And once you pay 2 energy, you can also exile the top card of your library, and then you may play it until you exile another card with this card, meaning next turn. So the card by itself also deals damage to each opponent when you activate its ability, but you also have Ragavan as well. If you attack with the Ragavan and gets a hit, you could also cast that card from the exile and also be able to get additional trigger out of it. So the card is really good in this deck because we're going to be able to generate a lot of energy, and you're going to dump that energy into the Unstable Amulet, and that'll be able to get you card advantage, especially against a scam deck. This card is absolutely stellar. So how do we get more energy in this deck? So obviously we do have the Amped Raptor. Amped Raptor does give you that extra energy if you exile a 1-mana card, but you also have Galvanic Discharge. This is also another new card that gives you 3 energy when you cast it. And you may pay any amount of energy to deal damage to either a creature or a planeswalker. So if you only used 1 damage just to ping an Orcish Bowmaster, for example, you get to keep that extra energy and put that to use into the Unstable Amulet. And you also have Static Prison. Static Prison is also a new card from Modern Horizon 3. This can exile any non-land permanent when it comes onto the battlefield, and you also get 2 energy when you cast this. But if you want to maintain this card so that you keep that permanent exiled, you do have to upkeep an energy every single turn. But if you don't, you have to sacrifice this card, and that card comes back onto the battlefield again, which isn't really going to be an issue because we do have a lot of ways of generating energy, which also can come from lands as well. We do play 4 copies of Ether Hub as well. And not to mention, if you do exile a token, that means all you did was play a 1-mana exile spell and you gain 2 energy, and you just sacrifice it during your upkeep. And lastly, we have another card that generates energy, and that is Guide of Souls. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and you get 1 energy. And whenever you attack with this card, you can also pay 3 energy and put 2 +1/+1 counters and a flying counter on target attacking creature. The card is absolutely busted, and it fits really nicely into this deck. Like, just imagine putting the counters on Ragavan, giving it a flying counters as well. The card is just absolutely nuts. And not to mention, the fact that it gives you a life every single time a creature comes onto the battlefield actually matters in this deck as well. So another card that we're playing that also came from Modern Horizon 3 is Oscillate Pride. So this is a 1-mana 1/1, and it has the creature type Cat. Actually matters, by the way. And this one has First Strike and Lifelink with Ascend keyword. And at the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. If you had City's Blessing, for each token that entered the battlefield this turn, you also create an additional copy of it. So the card by itself can generate an army on its own. But if you pair that up with the Guide of Souls, even on the turn that this card comes down, not only do you get an energy with the Guide of Souls, which matters, but you also create another token. But you might be worried about the fact that there's a lot of Orcish Bowmasters, right? Well, there is actually a card in this set from Modern Horizon 3 that also kind of acts as a pseudo protection, and that is a Johnny. So this card says whenever this enters battlefield, it creates a 2/1 cat token. And whenever one or more other cats you control die, you transform this card into a planeswalker. So if you went first and you played Oscillate Pride, and if opponent's only removal spell is Orcish Bowmaster, and you play a Johnny, now they can't really get rid of an Oscillate Pride, can they? But if they don't kill it, the Oscillate Pride is gonna make tokens every single turn, which isn't good. But if they kill it, a Johnny transforms, making more cat tokens. So there's some really cool synergies here, and the fact that this is a completely brand new archetype just from Modern Horizon 3 is also very exciting as well. So I'm excited. So having said that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Timeless Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Okay. This hand actually looks fire. It actually looks fire. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. I want to go with Johnny next. And then gain some life. See what they do. Okay, they surveil. Hopefully they don't have another removal spell here.
What a beautiful day,
They
brother.
do. That sucks. That actually sucks. Currently no 2-mana spell. I'm gonna hold up Lightning Bolt for Minx Gembu. Okay, so because they played it, let's Lightning Bolt. Now they have a 2-mana spell in the graveyard, right? Does my opponent have infinite removals? Sure seems like it. Infinite removals. I really actually want to play this, but I think because opponent has a removal spell, I should just play the White Orchid Phantom. Heist. Okay, so we could have actually just played the Oscillate's Pride. I don't want them to play Minx Gembu next turn. That'll be nice. There it is.
Mince and Boo at your service. He will never lose. Go big or actually go big. Just go big.
Surely my opponent ran out of removals, right? Am I gonna regret static prisoning this? Like, they got 2 cards. Oh boy. Oh boy. Surely not, right? I feel like I have to get rid of Minx Gembu. Because if they have a removal spell, I'm so doomed.
Tragedy befalls us, Boo.
Yeah, I am so doomed. Yeah, it looks like they have one. Wow, that is crazy. Oh no, it's a forest. Okay, yeah, they did have one, so thank God. What is this? Like, that's all you have? Every single turn. Every single turn. Wow, what a pickup. What the opponent? Actually insane. Surprised they didn't get rid of a Johnny there.
Nothing is more important.
Loris's cat, by the way. Wow. Okay. Static Prison in. First main deck is insane. Okay, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 with the Jar Soul, and then 6 with the Grave Expectation. They use 6 removal spell, and we still won. That's kind of crazy. Let's have some Disruptor Flute as well. So these cards kind of insane. Maybe let's do this. We really need another Static Prison. Maybe it's better than Ragavan. We'll leave but one Ragavan. Okay. Death Right Shaman. I kind of hate to do this because they have Jar Soul, right? Yeah, but what am I supposed to do, right? What am I supposed to do? I have to kill it? Is it Amped Raptor time? Shepherd or Raptor? I think it's actually Shepherd. Yeah, maybe we go Shepherd? Shepherd. Raptor or Shepherd? That is a question. I'm gonna go with Shepherd here. Grave Expectation. Okay. They pass again. Let's go, doggo! Edict. I wonder if I should a Johnny here. Nah, I think we go Raptor. Yeah, let's go Raptor. No, no.
Right beside me, brother.
I said Raptor, not the Johnny. What happened? Yeah, I'm not even sure what happened there. Because I wanted to go Raptor 100% and then Johnny came out. Actual scam. So we're not playing the Unstable Amulet because if they play Minx Gamboo, I would need to kill it. Infinite removals. Drawing a lot of lands. They bottomed Pick Your Poison. Okay, I guess I have to kill it now. What is going on? Okay, how does my opponent have like literal perfect answer? Can somebody please tell me? You cannot be serious. I think I just play a Johnny. Yeah, I think I just play a Johnny here.
I will prove
Because
my
if we
worth to
get
my
something like a
pride.
Bolt or Galvanic Discharge without anything on the battlefield, like we just lose 2 energy for free, so this is also good in case like they have like Grief and stuff. Triple Swamp. Okay, first game. Pretty good. I'm kind of liking this deck. Oh man. I mean, I think it's actually pretty keepable. Well, now it's definitely keepable now. But even if they play a creature, we can Static Prison into another Ragavan. Yeah, if they, whoa! Okay. I think we just Ragavan to find some more information about their deck. Okay, so it's an elemental deck. Is this an elemental? It's not. Okay, we got a Static Prison that. Okay. I think we just run out Ragavan again. Edge Maze. They play Sanctity. This is Solitude? Okay, they 100% have a Solitude in their hand. Interesting. They have multiple Leyline of Sanctity. Am I flashing in Felia or am I just playing a Johnny? They have Solitude in their deck hand right now. So I guess I'd rather want this to get exiled, to be fair. Binding. Okay, so they draw a card. But because they have a Solitude, I don't want to give them more targets, so I guess we're just doing Static Prison here again. And let's Ragavan. They really don't want to use Solitude on this Ragavan. Omnath. Okay. I'll cast that. No problem. Easy. Oh, I'm gonna also pick out one of their lands now. That's pretty sick. Bloodbraid Elf? Okay, so it's guaranteed. I see. I see, I see. Whenever this attacks, exile a permanent. It would be nice to save it, but yeah, let's attack here. They take the damage as well. Interesting. Get rid of that. They already have 2 basics. I'm not sure how many basics they play. Okay, they play more than one. They play a lot of basics, apparently. Another Johnny.
Teamwork triumphs.
Another Ajani. Is Ajani a cat? It is, right? So if I play the Ajani flips. I wonder if I should have actually played this instead. That is so greedy. They're at 7. Oh wow, they even play Fury. Yeah, well, that's really bad for me. I'm pretty sure they also have a Solitude in their hand. Yeah, I think so. Play out the Ajani.
What a beautiful day, brother.
And attack. There's a Solitude. Really? They're gonna make our Ajani flip. Kinda sick.
A dark plot ties our fates together.
I guess we just create more tokens? Red permanent.
More join our cause.
Okay. Am I supposed to get back Loris or am I flashing in Thalia? I guess let's get back a Loris here. If we win this, it would be kind of amazing. It would be kind of amazing. Elish Norn. Okay. Fury. Insane value.
My search has come up empty.
Blood Braid L. I feel like if I just play Loris, it's just gonna die, right? I think we play this. Get back maybe Ragavan. And then we hold up Thalia. Or should I just White Orchid? Maybe actually White Orchid is actually better because it's flying. And then we play the Oscillate Pride. Pass. Yeah, this has to be a really bad matchup, right? Ah, they found the Omnat. I think that's it. They're gonna gain too much life. GG's. Okay, rolling Vortex in. That's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, we just need to be a little bit faster. We just need to be a little bit faster. Also, my opponent plays way too many basics. I'm gonna maybe go down on Unstable Amulet this time, because I'm bringing 4 copies of Rolling Vortex. Okay. Not a bad hand. Ragavan and a Dream. Ragavan and a Dream. My opponent does not mulligan. Okay. It seems like they have a Fury in their hand. So I think I'm gonna go with the Amped Raptor, Rolling Vortex here. Twin-Shot Sniper. It's just so interesting that they're playing that card. Exert. Ow.
To the hunt.
It's a little bit of a nombo, but I think it's okay because opponent's deck is a pretty control-y deck. Maybe I should have actually also played another Rolling Vortex there, because if they play Fury, they take 10 damage. Yeah, I should have just played the Rolling Vortex. What am I doing? Also, what happens if I cast Galvanic Discharge here? Let's find out. Let's find out. Zero. So they're at 7. Okay. Play another Vortex. Currently in the lead by like 1 life. Yeah, I should have played the Rolling Vortex last turn, and we would have just won the game, but I didn't see that angle. I did not see the line there. Big sad. Yeah, I did not see the line. Wow, they take the damage? Okay, they're dead. Nice. Okay, we somehow managed to get there. I think the Rolling Vortex is actually really sick. Even though it does hit the Amped Raptor, but I think it's necessary in this matchup. Static Prison is the card that I'm kind of not sure about. It's really nice when it works, but it's also not very nice when it doesn't work. Okay, nice. Okay, so play the Amped Raptor first. Got it. Nice. I think I'm actually going to... Yeah. Oh, okay. Should I feel like I've seen this before. I played a bunch of brag events and we lost the game. I think I'm going to maybe Phantom or Vortex. What should I do? Phantom or Vortex? There's Up the Beanstalk. It's Phantom. Seems like they have a Solitude. Or it could be another Leyline Binding, which is kind of if they do, it's kind of bad for me. It's kind of bad for me if they have another Binding here. I hope they don't. Okay, it's a Binding. So we're gonna go Rolling Vortex now. So that's double bindings gone. That is double bindings gone. I think I just want to resolve the Rolling Vortex first. Even though the Amped Raptor does get hit here. So I do not want to see another Leyline Binding, because that would be weird. Lavinia. Sure. Let's get rid of the Lavinia here.
May our axes strike as one.
One-shot sniper. It's so funny that they play that card. It is so funny. Let's just play the Amped Raptor and then hold up a Galvanic Discharge. Another Ajani would have been so sick. Yeah, that would have been actually sick. Honestly, the White Orchid Phantom actually put a lot of work because they don't have a double red source right now, right? So they can't just hard cast Fury. Okay. 2, 4, 5. Okay. I guess now or never. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we cast Galvanic Discharge on the Twin Shot Sniper. I mean, they can't... I guess they could Solitude, but I deal more damage that way. Well, maybe it's actually now you're supposed to get rid of an Elish Norn. Interestingly enough. A pretty hefty price, but... I guess, it works out. I was gonna lose, like, too many creatures there anyways. Another binding. Would you look at that? It lucked out. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have used it. Oh my god. We would have just won. Okay, top deck, Bolt. Let's go. Let's top deck a Bolt. Well. Okay, that's not bad. Nice top deck there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I thought we were gonna lose for sure. But we did it. Kind of a weak hand, but I think it can work. Maybe I'm supposed to play Mountain first because we could draw into maybe a Ragavan or something. A Rakdos with a Bowmaster. Probably some kind of a scam. Okay, let's flash in Thalia. Seems good. Go, doggo! We need to stop drawing lands. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Kind of regret doing it instead of holding just lightning bolts, right? So let's see what happens here. Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Should I flip the Ajani now? Oh man. Then plus? It's a +2, like... Okay, I mean, let's just do this.
My axe will find its mark.
I mean, I don't want to get it killed by a bolt, though.
Our souls burn as one!
Just play your, Okay, there you go. That's good enough. That's good enough. They definitely have something. Is it a Fury? I'm guessing it's a Fury. Discharge. Okay. Each opponent chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment. Okay, well that's a little bit too cute, so let's just create a token there. One keeps it all. Grief. I wonder what they have. Yeah, I wonder what they have. It does kind of suck that I had to put the lightning bolt on face though. That's not something that I want. Into a Bowmaster. They should have actually waited to see if I plus with the Johnny. Look at the top 4 cards. Okay.
To me!
I think I'm just drawing with the Monumental Henge. Or should I Static Prison the Orc Army? I feel like there's like better things to do. Yeah, let's actually do that. They exile the Bowmaster for Grief, and they already have a Bowmaster in the graveyard, so... I'm just going to expect Bowmasters are not gonna come out anytime soon. Okay, that kind of sucks, actually. Maybe I should have played it. We need a red permanent. We need another red permanent. Wow. They also play Not Dead After All? Insane.
You won't claim any more lives.
Get a Ragavan, shall we? Nice.
More join our cause.
So I guess we just get rid of Kiki Jiki. Yeah, Johnny feeling pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Definitely a card. Demonic Tutor. And I guess they're going to reanimate here. Oh, that kind of sucks. Or just play Fury. I was like, for sure, I thought they were going to reanimate there, but a Fury. Definitely did not see that coming.
I have failed you, brother.
Unstable Amulet. It's pretty sick. I shouldn't get the Loris back unless I can play it on the same turn, because they play a lot of discard spells. Get back, play it, and play Static Prison maybe? Made a mistake. I don't have the white source. I do not have the white source. Let's just play this. Since this matchup is like... Because I feel like this matchup is just gonna come down to like... who runs out a card first. I think the Grief was the card that they were holding on to the whole time. We do have City's Blessing, so Ocelot Pride is going to make 2 tokens now. What a tough game. Block. I feel like they could have even attacked with all. Okay, another Bowmaster. Kind of nuts. Yeah, if they have another Bowmaster, why didn't you just attack with all? Missed opportunity there, I feel like. And we do have a Bolt. I think you're supposed to just get back a Najani.
Nothing can break.
And probably Static Prison on their 3/3 token. And then we Amulet. Ragavan. And pass. So currently, even if they draw into a Fury, they can't hard cast it because of their mana base. I think this game is over. Okay, great first game. So Static Prison is actually kind of nice, isn't it? Because they're playing Rakdos color, they can't even get rid of a enchantment. Static Prison looking real nice. And it's also really good because they play things like Not Dead After All. So Static Prison, insanely good. And I think that's about it. Maybe cut like a copy of a Ragavan since we're going second. Even like 2 copies of it. What does Johnny say? If you control a red permanent, so even Unstable Amulet is going to be working with the Johnny here. Ooh, don't like to see that. But I think we keep this one because we're playing against Scam. Any decent hand versus a Scam deck, you just keep. Because they're going to run out of gas since they're going to exile a lot of cards from their hand. I think we just go Amped Raptor into Raptor. Man, the Johnny is so sick, by the way. A Johnny is so sick. Ooh, we got a land? Wait, that's actually insane because now we can go this into a Johnny. And if they do, yeah, a Johnny is a sick card. Like, way too sick. Maybe I go Unstable Amulet first because I have double Amped Raptors, perhaps. It does seem like they have an Orcish Bowmaster, right? What do? Yeah, let's just go a Johnny. Actually, let's attack first because if they have a Bowmaster, they might play it out here. Okay. Next turn is Kiki-Jiki, so I do want to set up some board presence. If they, I guess if they Furious, is it fine?
Fight
I don't know.
beside me, brother.
I guess if they Fury, I get 1 token. Yeah, I still have 1 token. I do have 12 copies of removal, so I'm kind of hoping we draw into them. They pass. Interesting. Why would they pass? Well, let's attack. Are they just trying to, like, get a fat value? I guess then we play Unstable Amulet. I should have played this one first, by the way. And pass? I guess they have a board wipe then. If that's the case. Yeah, looks like they have a board wipe and they're trying to board wipe me. Really? You're being that greedy? You are being that greedy. That's insane. I mean, you have to play something, right? Like, you can't just keep passing. You gotta do something. Sit back with the Johnny. What's sick is this is also cat, so if they Orcish Bowmaster this thing, a Johnny transforms. Wow, they're just taking it. Okay, I mean, I don't have to do anything? I should keep this, right? Because I can haste the Amped Raptor next turn. Yeah, we have an infinite army with just this 1 card. Yeah, by the way, this whole board came from just 2 cards. Like, I don't need to overcommit to a board wipe. Kinda sick. Ah, there it is. I knew they had it. They were just getting really greedy. And they're probably going to use the Scam. Either Reanimate or something here. and then wipe the board. But I feel like they took so much damage just so that they could do that. Yeah, so much damage. And they're gonna take additional damage here. Oh, this one doesn't actually deal damage to you. Okay. Do this. Play the Amped Raptor. Gets a haste. Ragavan. This is also dealing damage. Unstable Amulet or another Raptor. Let's see what we get. Let's go with another one. That's a good one. Okay. Take additional damage. I think we just block with the Ragavan. Do they have another Fury? Seems like they have another Fury. Okay, GG's. Okay, so Boros Energy Aggro. Seems like an insanely sick deck. We're playing so many new cards, like it's a brand new archetype, right? I think that's what's so exciting about it. And it seems very, very powerful. Ocelot Pride, I had some doubts because of the Orcish Bowmasters, but because the Ajani kind of like has a pseudo protection for this Ocelot Pride, because like if these are together, they have to kill the Ajani first, which makes this card so much better. And this card just kind of goes out of control. You don't really need to gain that much life either. It's just, as long as you gain 1 life, it generates a token. And once there is a City Blessing, it's going to create multiple tokens at the same time. The card by itself is an engine to create more tokens. The card is really good. And we also saw Guide Up Souls too, like Guide Up Souls plus the Pride. Like this combination also just kind of work together. The Unstable Amulet, we always had energy. Like each amulet, I think dealt about 3 damage total every game. Not only is this a card advantage, but the fact that it also deals damage is quite substantial. This card just combos very well with Amped Raptors and Ragavan as well. Very sick card. Ragavan, the funny thing is, so Ragavan has been kind of on a downhill as of recent. But in this particular deck, it's actually pretty sick because not only does it synergize well with the Unstable Amulet, but just because we have so many targets the Orcish Bowmaster could kill, such as the Ocelot's Pride, Ajani's Token, Amped Raptors. If your entire deck is just filled with 1 toughness creatures, and they're all threatening, you gotta choose something. So if they kill one of the other creature, then Ragavan survives. So Ragavan just really good card in this deck. So these were really good. As for the White Orchid Phantom, I felt like it didn't do much. I feel like it really didn't do much in this deck. There were times when we got rid of my opponent's Leyline mana, and that actually might have actually mattered, but I don't think it mattered too much. There were also times when we got off of their second red source, getting rid of a Blood Crypt, for example. They're not going to have second red source to cast something like Hardcast Fury. So sometimes it was good. I felt like sometimes it wasn't. Belia was actually a very interesting card because it kind of gave us some sneaky lethals. Because this is a card that most people don't really expect. One thing that's really cool about this is you could even exile your opponent's cards as well. So if they play one really fat creature, you could exile that and attack all and that could be game changing as well. So very flexible card. The flash is really interesting. The fact that this is actually a legendary matters quite a bit because we are playing a copy of Monumental Henge, since this only reveals a historic card and then put it into your hand. Yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. This deck was really fun. Like, so far, all the decks that I've played have been quite enjoyable, and I think that's a good thing, right? New set came out. A lot of people are also trying out different things. A lot of scams, though. Personally, I actually don't mind Scam. This might be a hot take, but I feel like Scam is a fair deck. It is a card for card, and sometimes if they don't have Reanimate, they are going at a card disadvantage. Even if they do Reanimate, right, they did have to exile the first one when they cast it on turn 1, so honestly, I don't really mind it, but I know a lot of people do mind it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.